Hello and welcome to my first video of 2020. Wait, I don't think the lighting is quite right here. Wait. Is this gonna help at all? I don't know. I'm currently at home with less desk space and less everything like less space to do my videos and stuff. Less desk space, less, room space. My desk at home is right by the bedroom door, so yeah, this is gonna be a bit of a hodgepodge video. And then again, most of my videos are hodgepodge, a little bit. So I'm Danielle, and this is another video from Braille Rose Booktube, and I haven't posted in a couple of weeks because it's been Christmas and I got sick over Christmas time, and I've finished quite a few books, but I'm kind of redesigning how I do things on my channel, trying to make it more of a booktube than just a random posting every now and then. So I'm going to try and get some structure. I'm recording this on Tuesday and publishing it on Tuesday as well, if all goes to plan. However, I was thinking of doing my videos on Wednesdays, but I was kind of thinking of doing a weekly kind of aim, but no, okay, right now we're just going to try and see what happens. So at the moment, this is my video goal, is just to have a quick discussion about my my goals really for this channel, for this year, for the channel, for reading, for being a book lover. I've decided I want to make myself more structured. Again, if anyone who's new to this channel, if you're looking at this and thinking this camera work is awful, that's because it is. I'm visually impaired and I don't really have the best camera skills. I have the camera propped up at a place I know where it is. I can tell my face is in the camera, but that's about as far as it is. Anything blurriness or kind of bad angle or whatever is unfortunate, but I can't change that. And yeah, unfortunately I haven't got a professional person to assist me with this, like someone with a camera or anything, so it's just me. And I think I'd rather it be just me, because if I actually had someone here talking or holding a camera at me while I'm talking, I don't think I would feel quite as cozy, like I'm talking to readers, book lovers on my own in this cozy environment. I think I'd feel more like, okay, I'm talking to a camera. This is quite a nice environment. This is quite nice. So okay, my goals for this year. So the first goal is I have done my Goodreads goal. I have updated it. If you want to see me on Goodreads, please go to Braille Rose Booktube on Goodreads as well. My account is there. I don't particularly write long reviews because I'd rather review things and discuss things on this channel. But if you do follow me on Goodreads, which I would love it if people did, they would see that I've set my 2020 goal to 70 books. Now, for some people, I know some booktubers have read over 100 books and a year, and I'm not saying I couldn't, but I'm reading on my Braille laptop, my Braille Note Apex, which is here, which is a great device, but it means unless I'm at my desk at home, I can't really read, which is, a desk at home or desk at uni, wherever my base is, I need to be at my base with my Braille Note, which is this thing, and reading. I don't really read many audiobooks because I like to have the characters and the things in my own head, in my own voice. However, I'm thinking of possibly reading some things on audiobook because there's just so many books I want to read, especially ones that loads of people have read, like the classic YA fantasies, etc., which I really want to read, but there's so much I want to read, there's just not enough time to read everything. So I might do that. I might start trying to get more involved with audiobooks, using Audible or iTunes library or something. So that's my first goal, really, is to read 70 books. I'm sure I can read more than that. In January, I've already finished a few, probably 3. I finished Nevernight by Jay Kristoff, which was incredible. I finished, was the Caravel series, I think was end of December, actually. That was end of December. I finished Broken Monsters by Lauren Bukes, which was kind of gruesomely awesome, good book. Not my favourite, but still good. I finished Children of Blood and Bone by Tomi Adeyemi. I actually just watched an interview with her on YouTube, which was really exciting because she seems such an incredible person as well as being an incredible author. And yeah, I finished Nevernight last night. Yeah, those are kind of the ones I finished in January. Most of they were kind of ones I was started at the end of December, but or before, if I have some of them I had to break from for whatever reason, like Nevernight, because it was just kind of, I just needed, I don't know, I just couldn't finish it that quickly. It was quite a big book and just took me a while, to get through, but, I think I can reach 70 books. If I exceed it, I'll definitely go up again next year. But I wanted to set a goal that I thought was realistic. If maybe by, like, I don't know, say August, I finish 70, which could happen, I guess. Then I will, or even like a bit later, I will update my goal to 80 or 90 or something. But I'm just trying with a good solid, it's not 50, it's not too small a goal. Even 50 is quite a big goal. But yeah, I want to read more. My other goal is, okay, so I'm sure most people have heard of OwlCrate. I don't get OwlCrate because I can't read the books. I'd love to get it just to have a cute copy of the books and say, here's my copy of this, or, here's my cute merchandise. And I genuinely am tempted to fork out for OwlCrate just because of that, just to hold a shiny copy of the book that I'm reading, and it's kind of a special edition, and to have book merch, because I do want book merch. I really want book merch. So I may yet go for OwlCrate maybe once, and probably won't subscribe to it. But because although I can't read the OwlCrate books and I can't get the subscription, I can still kind of, I follow a lot of booktubers, and I can still kind of go, okay, their book of the pick of the month is a certain thing, and I could still get hold of that book and read it. So it kind of means I can keep up with young adult books. I want to read more adult books. That's another of my goals, really, to read more adult books, to read more, maybe more crime, more thrillers, more of a wider variety. I did read a middle grade book, or in England, I guess it's not really middle grade. Yeah, I guess it is middle grade. That's kind of the name of it. I have heard other English booktubers call it middle grade. So yeah, I have read another middle grade book recently, so might try and dot in a few of those. But I want to kind of branch out, because I used to read just YA, which is fine, but not very broad or a span of types of books. So I might try and read some adult fantasy, or some sci-fi, or some romance, or some thrillers, or some horror. Like, try and branch out a bit more. Because recently I just realised, I was like, well, okay, all my books are the same genre, which isn't a problem, they're all different, but I still feel like it's nicer to read a balance. So OwlCrate, if I follow the OwlCrate book of the month, I read that, then it would be a really positive way of me keeping up to date with kind of popular new young adult books, so that the rest of the month I can try and focus on a variety of other things, recommendations by my favorite YouTubers, or by recommendations by Book Riot, which is a book kind of website and news article kind of place, or recommendations on Goodreads reviews by people I follow, or just by up-to-date things, and maybe some new adult releases. So I think if I follow OwlCrate's, if I aim to read OwlCrate's release kind of pick every month, then I'm kind of keeping a small piece of the young adult kind of routine going, and the rest of the month I can focus on anything else. Not to say I won't read any more young adult per month, but it just means I can kind of, yeah. So in December, or kind of into January now, I did pick up, I was really struggling with Broken Monsters by Lauren Bukes, because there was too many points of view, and I was really struggling to get through it, and I was just like, okay, I need something else. It's nearly Christmas, I need something a bit lighter, because that was quite a gruesome book. It was very gruesome, actually, which is fine, I can take gruesome books, but it was Christmas, and I don't want to just read gruesome books at Christmas. That's just, no. I watched one of my favourite YouTubers unbox her Alcrate in December, which gave me the seed of the idea, okay, I can possibly still read these books, the book that they feature each month. So in December, they featured The Guinevere Deception by Kirsten White, which is a King Arthur or Camelot retelling. And when I heard about that, before I decided what I was going to do with my goal, I was like, oh, that sounds exciting. I hope I find time to read that. And then I was like, wait, I could, yeah, So maybe my goal for 2020 is to try and read all 12 of the picked featured Alcrate books. Another goal is to record a video here at least once a week, twice a week preferably. I might post them on the days where I have my Addicted to YA newsletter come in from Book Riot, just to keep me kind of in the mood to record videos, or I might kind of pick the 2 emptiest days in my schedule to record something. I don't know, I don't know how I'm going to work it out, but I'm going to try and make sure. I mean, I can't really do book calls, that's the thing. I'm trying to think of kind of booktuber things to do. I can't really do book calls because my book call is just to search on iBooks the book I want, or Google it, or maybe Amazon Kindle app or something, and purchase or download an ARC if I get sent an ARC, or depending on the situation. But so I can't really show you shiny copies of new books that I've bought, unfortunately, because would love to have a huge pile of magical library of paperback books, even though I can't read them, just for the imagery. But so I can't really do unhauls either. I might do a Braille book unhaul, and if I eventually get the time. My Braille books are currently in the loft upstairs in my parents' house, so I don't even know if that's even feasible. I can do monthly wrap-ups, I can do individual reviews, I can do monthly TBR, but even then I don't really plan, because if I plan too much what I'm going to read, I get like, I don't know, I can't pick. Like, there's so many books, that's the thing, I'm such an open reader. There's not much I won't read. I won't read poetry books. I will read books in verse, occasionally, but I won't read poetry books. I won't read graphic novels or picture books for the obvious reason. I won't read classics because I prefer things that are a bit more smoother to read for me. And I've read classics when I was younger, so I've done with that now. There's nothing wrong with them. I just might read one or two. Maybe I feel like reading The Christmas Carol or something, like Secret Garden or something, but like not enough to actually do it. I might do some rereads, but on the whole, I just really can't choose a book. I can't pick up my TBR. My Goodreads TBR, I've just picked a few random things because in order to get recommendations, I had to do that. Yeah, I will, I don't know. I will try and think of videos to do, like best of 2019, worst 2019. I'm going to try and do that at some point. Because I haven't done something like that. But I'm going to try and get more content on here. If I can get some more subscribers, maybe I can do a Q&A, or I can do some sort of themed thing. I don't really know. But yeah, I want to make this channel live. I do have a new phone, which is great because I have more storage on the phone to actually record these videos for you guys. So that's really good because, I was really struggling to actually fit content on my phone before. But yeah, so those are my main goals. I'm trying to think if I had any other ones. Yeah, just to read a wider thing, read a wider kind of amount of books. I want to read more queer fiction. I actually really want to read a few more lesbian romances. I am bisexual, leaning towards, kind of, I prefer, kind of more female relationships. Not that I have one right now, but so I would really like to read queer books. I read Red, White and Royal. Can't even say it. Okay, I read Red, White and Royal Blue. That's a tongue twist. That's a bit of a mouthful. I read that in 2019, which was amazing. I read Swipe Right for Murder in 2019, which was also a kind of book featuring a gay male character. Sorry, that's what. I'd get my drink, but my camera will fall down if I get my drink, so, I'll just keep joking. I read Wilder Girls by Rory Power, which was kind of horror-esque, but the main character, I don't know if she was a lesbian or she was bi or what she was, but there was hints of romance in that. But I haven't read a huge amount of queer romance or queer novels, including I haven't read any kind of female to female romance, which is what I'd really be interested in reading. I want to read more sci-fi or dystopian, just because I haven't read an awful lot in that genre. I haven't read any general romance in a long time, so I wouldn't mind something like that. But yeah, those are kind of my goals. I'll definitely try and post another video this week, but if not, have a lovely week. My holiday's finished this week, so I'm just relaxing at home until I have to go back to uni. So yeah, that's basically it from me for now, and I'll definitely try and see you more this week.